Good morning. Day 8, working here on the mobile showroom for One Kitchen Design showroom for One Kitchen cabinets as well. I went and got the foam. I got just a 1/4-inch foam. Yesterday, I was, every bill is different, and every bill somebody has something different. The barber shop, the grooming for pets, plumbers, mobile showrooms for as well mobiles for mechanics, electricians. Mine's different. Mine's is just gonna be a display place. So yesterday when I fill in the blanks, the gaps with 1/2 inch, and I put the plywood on it. I felt it very sturdy, and I'm gonna have heavy cabinets in here. Basically, this whole back side and this whole side, it's gonna be cabinet. The only exposed spot that people are gonna walk is right here only. So what I'm gonna do is reinforce this one a lot more with a lot more screws. And when I place the foam and I place the marine grade, I just make sure I give it a lot of screws. On the back, I'm gonna put screws, but also it's gonna be supported by the cabinets that, an average of each one is 30 to 40 even. I got a pantry in here that's about 110 pounds, alone on this corner, and all the other cabinets about 50, 60 pounds each. So it's gonna be a lot of weight holding down this, so I don't feel there's gonna be a lot of squeaky movement when you feel. So I went with the 1/4 foam. I'm gonna place that down. This is for humidity. It says it's for noise reduction as well. This is stuff from Floor & Decor that I did research and said for my build, because everybody's build is different. For what I'm doing, this is sufficient, and especially based on my experience, when I walked on it, I didn't feel a lot of bounce to say. So, and then I went with the marine grade. Also too, it has its creases in here. What it does, it lets the air flow for humidity, condensation, and all whatever heat. I'm in Florida. So yesterday, my Patriots won. Yeah, won a Super Bowl. So I finished early, but I did prep everything. I already cut this. As you can see, there's a small roll. I cut this. I fit it to size already. It fits. Today, what I'm gonna be doing is, I didn't cut the risers because I'm gonna step on it and then put a lot of pressure on it and then get the correct measurement, so that way I could really tighten a riser on the side walls, because sometimes it has that little bounce on the corners. I'm gonna avoid that by stepping on it, putting some pressure on it, getting the right measurement and cutting it and little tight in there. That's what I'm gonna be doing today. The risers, installing the floor, the foam, the floor, the risers. I prepared everything except the risers. So yesterday was a short day for me. So this is your a learning and experience for me. I'm not a professional in this. Everything that I've been saying is all by me watching other people's videos, everybody else's videos, from regular people that have dated, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 jobs and do this in the afternoons, from people that own companies, people that dedicate doing build-ups and stuff, camper places. This is something I'm doing it for, not for fun, to be part of the experience, and me say, the stuff that I know I can handle, I'm gonna go ahead and do it as much as I could. Today also too, since I know the floor is going down today. Yesterday I went online, within the last couple of days. Yesterday I did the last ordering of all my electric, because I think I could be able to run electric on the side walls. And you're gonna see the electricity of mine is totally different than everybody else's. But anyways, 8th day of mobile showroom for One Kitchen Cabinet Designs. All right, as you can see, the foam is in. I just put it in. I'm just waiting it to dry, clean up a little bit of this excess glue that came out. So the foam is in. The next step is the plywood that I already cut last night, had it ready. I'm gonna bring it in, place it down. And what I did too, just have a reference where all the planks are that filled in the gaps. I did a little diagram from the back side. So I did here, you know, every how many inches there's a board. So every 12 inches, I use my tape measurement. I'll put a screw every 12 inches. Then you can see it and you can line it up a little bit easier. I know a lot of people try to, you know, put one and then line it up and put another one and keep going all the way straight. It will never be straight. So I'm gonna go ahead every 12 inches, go by this measurement that I did where all the wood is, screw it in, and then after that, then I'll eye it after that, because it'll be a lot easier because only 12 inches apart, one screw to another one. That's what I did to help myself, so that way I'm not making an extra hole and drilling, and also I'm hitting metal. Don't want to waste the time, want to do it right. So that's my plan next for the floor installation. See you soon. All right, day 8 of the conversion, the for-one kitchen cabinet showroom. So where we're gonna put displays of cabinetry. I'm gonna do 2 small displays. Do combination of 2 colors and 2 colors. Doors over here. But anyways, that's down the road. Well, I finished the baby. I finished the floor. It feels great. A couple of the screws I gotta take out. We put them back in. They're sticking out a little bit. But still, also too, a learning experience is that I had to cut a lot more bigger the gaps, the edges in the gap, due to the fact that the piece is big, and when you're coming in, it's kind of uncomfortable when you already got this on the wall to slide it in. So for whoever sees this and is gonna start this project, do the floor first. I should have done that, but it's okay. So what I'm gonna do is all the gaps that I see, I'm gonna do a little research, see what's the best thing to put in there. And thank God I finished the floor, because I'm in Florida and before you know it, rains and then it shines. So I see big clouds and it started raining. I already cleaned up everything. Just gotta bring the plywood that I got leftovers in here. And tomorrow, well tonight, I'm gonna go in, it's early, and I'm gonna start doing a research how to do this. I think the key important thing about everybody's building, you know, whatever they're doing is decisions. Think it over 3, 4, 5 times, rethink it, go see into it, then rethink it, do some research, because myself, I have to do a lot of research because my build is different than everybody's, of course. This is gonna be a kitchen showroom display. So the floor is done anyways. I put the risers, like I said, pinching in. I screw the plywood, and it's starting to drizzle. So I'm gonna hit inside, call it a day, and then I gotta see how I solve this issue of this curve that it has, because I can't have my kitchen cabinets coming out. So we're thinking about probably coming, so I can save some space here in the front, push the cabinets in, and then have that plywood sit on top of the cabinet. So when I do the countertop will be a lot smaller, but the whole cabinet inside, it'll fit and it'll be good for my accessories, because a lot of the accessories need the whole 24 depth of the cabinets or 21-inch depth of the cabinets. So that's something that has got me thinking, but that's besides the point. Right now I'm gonna start building here tomorrow, seeing materials that I need and thinking about that. And also too, this tight back here for what I need Lacy Susan and a 9 in the pantry. I got 62 from the top, but in the bottom I got more. So if I put my cabinets from wall to wall in the bottom, I'm gonna be off on the top. It's not gonna line up, but that's something I might have to live with because I gotta fill in the bottom. Instead of filling it with a filler, I might as well fill it in with a cabinet that is bigger. So I might do that, and then the top, I might go with a smaller cabinet in the top, and then the cabinet still will fit in the space, but it's not gonna line up with the bottom one. But that's how it goes when you're doing this, and you have to adjust to the whole curves and situations you come up with. So tomorrow, tonight I'm gonna do the research for that. I'm gonna think about what to fill in the gaps. But besides that, I feel great. I fill in the gaps. I put a 1/4 inch only of foam, and let me tell you, this is so sturdy. There's no bounce. There's no bounce at all. So I didn't feel to go with something a lot heavier because it feels good. It feels comfortable. It feels. I already had a couple people walk on it. My wife, my granddaughter jumped in it, and they said it feels good. There's no kick, and I was able to save a lot more space in here too. But anyways, we'll see. Today was day 8 of the build up 4-1 Kitchen Cabinets Design Showroom. See you.